Discord members, check this out. I'm gonna try to keep this nice and short, but I got something very exciting for you. All right, here we got SPY. This is the daily. It is set up really nice. Okay, uh, here it shows you one gap, right? If we somehow could get a retest of even the 50 or the 21 here, I am loading big, big, big and targeting this gap. Now, when you look on this SPY daily chart, it does not, the play here is not very obvious. And I always look on SPY, SPX, and ES or either US 500. So then let me show you SPX. This is the head and shoulders, inverted head and shoulders we've been following here for a while. And depending upon where you know, measure it from, still same area, but on SPX it's even more obvious, and you got that same gap here, but you also have this gap right here that comes in at a retest at the 50 MA. And then depending upon how you draw your trend line, or which one you go by, you arrive at the gap either on Wednesday a week from now, or you could even overshoot it here and hit it on hit it next week. But it's the play here is obvious, but still check this out. This is where I want your full attention, because it is on ES continuous contracts where it all gels and matches up. So here you have the inverted head and shoulders. On the continuous contracts, it's even more obvious. Look at the mirror image it provides. It's pretty crazy. It's got me very excited. I know, excited about the chart. But nevertheless, look at the daily MACD setting up, curling. Same on the TTM. I want to bring your attention to the RSI. And anybody saying the RSI is overbought, it's not. It's only at 61 here. Usually, before a big rejection, it will see 70, 72. All right, so look at this right here, and look how it's tracked. We got NFP out this morning, got a little bump. That is why I'm in my 411 calls with my 405 puts, okay? Because NFP could have gone either way. Well, it went up. I'm actually more, because of that closing on Friday that never sold off, I'm more in 411 calls for a Monday. But then again, I'm 90% cash, so it doesn't matter to me what happens. It is all about monitoring the entry for the bounce here. Now, this is absolutely astonishing how this has played out. But nevertheless, I am waiting on a retrace, whether it's only down to the 50 or around here. Again, it hits the 50 on SPY and SPX. All right. Taking it, the exact spot is not as important as the move playing out, obviously. So can we get this pullback on CPI? Yeah, we'll know Monday, Tuesday. If there's no sell-off at all, that's very likely. They can also, it's completely possible we get no pullback and we just go higher. So we kind of have to prepare to be in some longs already that are hedged, and then just wait and be patient, because we can always jump on the bandwagon, and day trade it. But If we get a pullback, I'm going to absolutely load this, because at this point, the market, seasonality, everything is lining up for a run here. Now, another thing I want to bring to your attention again is this. We had that huge run up here that we played, rejected a little again here, pop back up. This is still ready to go. See, this green line hasn't even crossed yet, hasn't crossed the blue here. And again, this is in line, all these tops here are in line with the RSI hitting overbought, right? This is the 4-hour chart. Should have been on the daily, but anyways, same thing applies. We haven't started firing any blue ones on TTM yet. The parametric oscillator hasn't hit the top yet. We don't have a bunch of red divergent bars here. So yeah, I'm looking at that. And then I wanted to bring to your attention that the range I gave you for April, the top of the range was 4260, okay, and the low was 4012, and this is for SPX. So let me pull that up, right? And the low we right now have on SPX is 4070 roughly, right? And our high is way above the gap. It's actually here. That's why I have this box here, right? And if you go back, these things can overshoot. I mean, this is a giant bull flag. See, this is a giant bull flag. Once this does its final leg up, I would be surprised if it doesn't overshoot and hit this August high almost. Okay, so once these things get going, they can, because look on the volume shelf. There's nothing above here. There's no resistance really, which brings me to the VIX. Okay, so obviously we're targeting that early February top, and this is actually that day, which had a 2-point move. So even the VIX here has room to go all the way down to 17, and I wouldn't be surprised if we got a quick, retest of the 50 here, and then it slams down and keeps going a little bit. 10-year yield had a corrective move. Again, it is so manipulated right now by the Fed, but it's still, I mean, look how much it's come down. On the let's put on the daily. I mean, we've come down quite a bit here from our lower high, and we're still under the 200, and the 21 has crossed, as has the 9. So we're in that demand zone here, but the VIX is now more important. Oil, I mean, talk about a manipulated chart. It's just snailing in that supply zone right there. And the Dixie here obviously had a bounce, but it's under the 9 and the 21, and it doesn't matter if you're scalping or whatever you do. Most likely going to get a rejection off the 21. So on Monday, Tuesday, if this could get up here, it is heading for a double bottom here, which brings it into the downtrend channel, which makes it that much more weaker. Okay, now I know this is looking kind of bullish over here, but I could see it reject there and then come down, and that is the move we're gonna play on SPY and target this gap with. Another thing that lines up with the SPX levels is The max I have for April again lines up with this top zone here. So above, it's this zone here, which brings us, here's the October trend line. That whole tunnel we were in, coming up there, retesting it then, and then going for that final leg. So whether that final leg starts from CPI and then runs for a few days is most likely, because once the melt up starts, it starts, right? I will let you know when I start scaling in. For this play, I'm probably gonna go with the largest size of the year, just based upon the setup here and seasonality and all these things. I think that there's a good probability that we do it. And let me see here. I wanted to show you guys a few other things. Oh yeah, so the seasonality chart. Now, obviously, all these levels don't always mix up, but we do have a sizable drop here coming, whether it's early next week or all next week, but there will be a bounce. Obviously, CPI is here, so it's possible that we drop on CPI and then we go, but we will be going. We're going to catch that movement, and that is my main focus in next week. However, screenshot this, pause this, take a look, draw this out here. It's on ES. I mean, you literally have to mirror it, or you can just set an alert here and it'll pop off even when we're trading SPY here and all of this. Okay, I hope that all makes sense to you. LMT, this is what I'm gonna be playing. I'm gonna see if this thing here, because again it's all about patterns, so let me show you. All right, this is where we jumped in for that 1500% play. See this volume bar? It's absolutely massive. Had the run in the morning, okay? Again, got a giant volume bar, jumped in again, had a huge pop in the morning. Jumped in again, had a huge, even bigger volume bar, got that giant move in the morning. Tried some zero DTE calls here, didn't work. Whatever. Look at this volume bar, it's even bigger. That's why I'm in the 500s. Okay, so if he does it on Monday, I'm gonna be looking Monday end of day if we get that volume again, and I'm gonna be playing it. Obviously, we got China, Taiwan tensions. South Korea hasn't heard from North Korea in 2 days, so something's going on. Very interesting. Okay, I want to show you the German market. Huge bull flag, consolidating. Look at this setup here on the daily, or on the 1 hour. Sorry, my apologies. Parametric ready to go, RSI ready to go, wave trend ready to go, TTM ready to go, MACD just crossed. So and most importantly, the 9 inched over the 21. It's ready to go. Can coil, can retest, can do all kinds of stuff, but it's ready to go for Monday. Again, this huge, okay, absolutely major. Then I had one more thing I wanted to show you guys. Oh, I'm not finding it. Anyways, I hope this is of use. And oh yeah, one more thing that I had added. Yeah, this indicator works great on the 5 minute for scalping. Let's take Thursday here. Let's zoom it open a little bit. Okay. Or any day actually, but it's, I mean, it serves the same purpose as the TTM squeeze and the wave trend, but it might I obviously changed these colors from the default colors to red and green, but it's a pretty cool indicator because see here how high these bars are and we're down here. It gives you confirmation pretty early on compared to the TTM squeeze that this is gonna fire hard, so you can kind of size up uh, when it goes and have some good confidence. And then also when it holds up here, you know, it shows you it's just gonna chop, so you don't even have to be in or stuff like that. So uh, the name of it, I had posted it, but it's Wada Otter Explosion B2. Okay, at least I'm gonna have it on there and see if it helps me. Okay, um, I will see you guys on Monday. I would expect us to pop a little and then start a 2 day sell off. And if that happens, that'll give me even more confirmation when the bears ham in and say that, you know, the world's going to end, to absolutely counter trend or counterplay it and have myself some bear stew, hopefully in the restaurant cart of the train. All right, take care.